It's time to spring forward, America, and wipe out.
I call upon the power of 10 tigers!
That's right, it's springtime on Wipeout. And to celebrate, the world's most extraordinary obstacle course is all new.
Awesome!
And 24 competitors are about to go head-to-head in a battle for $50,000. We'll see astonishing spills, magnificent falls, and sensational tumbles. Only our mightiest three will advance to the most challenging obstacle of all, the all-new Spring Wipeout Zone. The epic competition begins now. One will become a champion, but all will wipe out.
Bring it on, baby!
Hello, America. The stunning Wipeout Botanical Gardens are in full bloom, and yes, that means it's time for Spring Wipeout. I'm John Anderson. With me, as always, John Henson.
And before we get started, I want to remind everybody to adjust your watches to WST.
I'll bite. What's that?
Wipeout savings time, John. It's actually the opposite of daylight savings time because it knocks the daylights out of you. It also has very little to do with time.
So then, why are you adjusting the watch?
Because the strap is too tight.
All right, then. Looks like it's go time for our brand new batch of contestants who will be getting clocked throughout our course as they compete for $50,000.
And in order to win the cash, they'll have to take on the sprungiest obstacle course ever assembled.
First up on the spring qualifier today is Flipsy Daisy.
The contestants are going to flip for this one.
Next, it's a ride down the Spring-Evator to the world-famous Big Balls. Next up, Spring Fling.
I haven't had a good fling since the 80s.
And finally, we end it all at Ballsy's Kitchen,
Where contestants will finish their plate if they know what's good for them.
At the moment, 24 contestants have high hopes, but only the top 12 times will move past the qualifier and into our second round.
All right, let's get down to the course where it's a beautiful spring day. The birds are chirping and apparently being shot at.
Flies and dies, baby!
My God, John, she's a cold-blooded birder.
This is Avon Hunter Robin Bowman, John. She's mentally stable. We've done a background check.
Do we check the foreground? I don't think you have to look too hard.
So what do you hunt?
You know, if it flies, it dies. It's just the way it is. You know, that bird, that's dinner tonight. You know, it's the way it works.
Actually, I know that you're a hunter, and there's deer right there.
Jill, you ratted him out.
Oh, my gosh.
Don't worry, buddy. It only dies if it flies. Oh, bad move. Yeah, there's something about a couple of girls giggling over a dead animal that just says springtime to me, Johnny.
Our birder Johnny on the hunt for some tasty wipeouts. First up, she'll have to bag and tag Flipsy Daisy.
Okay, the wheels on the bus, they go round and round.
Yes, they do, unlike the wheels in your head. Okay, she's up on Flipsy Daisy. Oh, and the birder went round and down into the mud.
Robin now trying to gauge the second Flipsy Daisy.
Great!
Now she knows how it works.
Jump on
Yep, that's it.
and stay.
Exactly.
I got time.
Oh, boy, apparently some birders like to return to the scene of the crime. And she appears to be drinking the water.
Awesome!
Living off the land, John. She only drinks as much mud as she needs to survive.
The hunt continuing with the big balls. Just a short jaunt down the Spring-Evator.
Where if it flies, it wipes out.
Robin now drinking more of the course.
Yeah, she's gonna want to get some blood work done.
Might need the wipeout water, John. You gotta stay hydrated for the rigors of the spring fling.
That's way bigger than I thought.
I've seen bigger swings. Of course, I went to Paul Bunyan Elementary.
Our hunter taking aim at the bullseye.
Oh. Well, Robin, sometimes you flip the bird, and sometimes the bird flips you.
I was close on that one.
What are you, duck blind? You were way off.
John, every good hunt ends with a hearty meal. Today, Chef Ballsy's prepping a picnic in his kitchen. Contestants will make their way through his ovens, over his giant hot dogs, and to the finish platform. But if they wipe out, then they have to swim to this alternate finishing spot.
God help me.
Robin sounds hungry as we take a peek at her view of Ballsy's first course. Giblets of unknown origin. Man, he can make a meal out of anything.
I've played it worse.
Yeah, even we don't know what that is. All I know is that Ballsy makes it in the basement of his barber shop. Holy cow, those giblets are so fresh, they're still fighting back.
Looks like Ballsy should have cooked that dish a little longer, Johnny. It's still jumping.
It's not coleslaw, it's quiche. Made out of coleslaw. He's not formally trained. Unleash the quiche!
Now she has to make it over these giant hot dogs.
Oh, Ballsy, she is flipping over your giant portions.
One more dog to bridge. Nice.
Oh, the birder laid out. She just couldn't stomach the second dog.
That stuff hurts.
A compliment to the chef, no doubt. Getting up to take another bite now.
Just hop right over.
Hey, good advice, Jill. It worked.
See how easy that was?
Oh boy.
I don't think that was fair.
Yeah, well, imagine how the birds feel.
The birderer, landing with a time of 6:31.
I like her catchphrase, Johnny. If it flies, it freaks me out.
Don't be freaked. This is Paul Silva, and Jill discovered he's head of his Neighborhood Watch.
Did he make that mask while he was wearing it?
So you walk around your neighborhood dressed like this?
Just in the evenings, yes.
Yeah, because during the day, you're riding a bus by yourself.
What about the morning? There's morning crime.
We have another person that does that.
Oh, did the neighborhood people call you?
No, it is shining light.
Yeah, those are called motion detectors.
You know what? I think I see the light right there. You better go. Yeah, they need you. Someone's in trouble, go! Thank God. What a nerd.
Jill, that nerd is keeping neighborhoods safe.
Yeah, he's trained for Wipeout by running through his neighbors' yards, climbing onto their roofs, peeking through their mail slots. Oh, whoops.
Well, nobody's gonna file a complaint, John, as long as the Cape Crusader can keep his identity safe.
Yeah, boy. I guess he lost his secret identity, but he did gain the ability to breathe, so, you know, there's that.
Now, without his mask and cape, though, can Neighborhood Watchman still be a superhero on the big balls?
Oh, yes!
It's Failure Man!
Do not attempt to apprehend the big balls. They are armless and dangerous.
Joke all you want, buddy, but you know what? Not a single crime's been committed since Paul started running the course.
Oh, until now, that trampoline is a menace to society, John. It should be behind bars.
Paul's never actually seen the inside of a neighbor's house, so he might not exactly know how to act in Ballsy's kitchen, but he's using his super strength to power through that oven.
Oh, and he is desperately trying to make a mask out of what could be cheese grits.
What is it?
Be warned, Jill, this guy could leap a hot dog in a single bound.
Really? That's all it takes to knock him down?
Well, Jill, it's a neighborhood watch in a gated community. I'm pretty sure this is the most action he's seen. Oh!
Knew that wasn't going to turn out good.
And neither will his return home now that the entire neighborhood knows who he is.
Back at the top of the course, John, we have more fighting going on.
Yeah, except she's fighting air and herself. Jill, what's the deal?
All right, fellas, Sasha Burke is down here with me. Tell me what's around your neck.
I have 2 Arnold Schwarzenegger medals, gold medals, and just 1 from my Taekwondo Academy for sparring.
Let me see some moves.
All right.
Yeah. You want me to hold these for you?
Yes, please. I could kick up to your head.
Perhaps Sasha can show her karate skills, spar with the big balls. Off she goes. Ooh, one-handed.
Oh, John, I think when you're holding your nose up here, you're already admitting defeat down here. Or maybe you should go to Whip of Ballsy's kitchen.
John, up ahead is Chic Cargo. His friends call him Chic Magnifique because of his smooth moves.
Oh, wow. If he's the smooth one, makes you wonder what his friends are like.
Before you judge, check out the moves that the good Chic demonstrated for Jill.
Get back.
Oh, that was like it hurt so bad. Watch this. Can you do this? See that?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's nasty too, see?
Yeah, moving right along. And Ballsy right at home in the kitchen, Johnny. He invited 24 of his closest friends over, and they came a-running.
Oh! People couldn't get enough giblets of unknown origin.
What is that?
We literally had to beat them away. Oh! She got seconds.
Not only were the guests gaga over his exquisite quiche, but his giant hot dog's also a big hit.
Oh!
Yikes.
Oh!
Dogs from hell.
I don't know about that, but they are possessed.
That's the worst food I've ever tasted.
Well, lady, I know one person who'll disagree. Gary Tabic. He told us he can eat 50 hot dogs in one sitting. Jill called him on it, though.
So you won't throw up if you eat all of these?
No, just give me like 20 minutes.
Wow.
You want one?
No, that is not finishing it. Okay, all right. We'll be back in a moment. Let's see how Gary's coming along here.
Well, then I suggest we take a break.
I've got a bucket if you need it.
Yeah,
You need it?
definitely. Break. Good idea.
He needs a bucket.
You know, in the competitive eating world, John, they call that a reversal. Yeah, not that I follow competitive eating or pay to see it live. Hey, that's pretty good, Johnny. He's only got about 6 hot dogs left. Way to go, Gary.
A little dry. I need the water.
Unfortunately, Jill can't help him on the big balls. We're talking about one small step for Gary, one giant meaty leap for mankind. Oh, indigestion. I could point out about 40 reasons for that wipeout, but they're all in here. The wiener drags his distended belly to a rendezvous with destiny, the spring fling. And he's not gloating, America, he is bloating.
Wonder what kind of spring you get with 40-some-odd hot dogs weighing you down.
Oh! The spring flame puts an original spin on the traditional hot dog. You know, 90% of cooking is presentation, John.
Gary painfully full, but he's going to get another helping here in Ballsy's kitchen.
Well, it's hard not to be lethargic when you're full of pork scraps and horse hooves.
These bees.
Come on! Nobody's ever been hurt by a little bee sting, except Ballsy. He used to be the size of a ping pong ball.
Here comes the wiener. This is the matchup we've been waiting for, John.
What a wiener.
Gary, it's time you picked on a hot dog your own size. Oh, the giant hot dog is trying to free its tiny brethren from Gary's stomach.
Don't be such a wiener. Get over here.
It's dog eat dog, Johnny.
Gary getting pummeled, and he's down.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, and he's up. Wow, a little ketchup spritz from his corner. He may just do it. Oh, fat chance. His appetite for wieners far greater than his appetite for victory.
Still clocking in with a time of just over 5.5 minutes. Gary Tabic might have a shot of moving on from this little wiener circle.
That's horrible.
Well, I don't know. I enjoyed it. Whoa, this guy looks like he just drank a cappuccino the size of a hot tub, Johnny.
This is Terry Shillito, and he drinks multiple pots of coffee throughout the day. Multiple.
Is that why he cuts his own hair?
Seriously, you drink 3 pots of coffee a day.
2, 3, 4 pots a day, no
Is that
problem.
healthy?
It is, but it's just not good on the teeth.
Ah!
You know what? These are the, like...
What
it's the butter.
happened?
I could eat entire tubes of toothpaste that are whitening, but it ain't gonna make a difference on this. The coffee overrides.
Terry, do you have a girlfriend?
I have a wife of 7.5 years.
And it says here she's colorblind. Wow, our brown mud is really highlighting the yellow in Gary's teeth.
We're about to find out now what kind of big balls you get after downing 4 pots of Joe.
Oh, he's decaffeinated. Terry stained our big balls almost as badly as his teeth.
While he continues browning on the course, let's go up to Ballsy's kitchen, where we have Caitlin Majewski, who recently became a vegetarian.
And this is every vegetarian's waking nightmare.
Ah, nice move. Caitlin doing her best to avoid meat byproducts, and fillers.
Oh, and she's doing it. Only taking bites out of the suffering succotash. But Johnny, I don't know if the hot dogs are going to take kindly to a vegetarian. Oh!
There's your answer. The hot dog ground her into a veggie burger.
Yeah, well, the veggie burger is out of the freezer, and she is a glutton for punishment. This one's getting nuked, Johnny.
Those hot dogs, they don't like to eat their veggies, Johnny. Meatless Majewski, just a short jump from the finish.
And Meatless Majewski takes an end dive straight into the pool.
But with a time well under 6 minutes, Meatless Majewski probably going to be welcome into the next round.
Your words, not mine. All right, let's go to Jill, who's down with our next contestant, Kevin Ball. Hey, I wonder if he's in relation to our balls.
Kevin, you're dressed like our big red ball.
No. I am the big red ball. I had that name long before those 4 little things ever stole it.
Whoa! Kevin Ball claiming he's the original Big Red Ball. There's only one kind of person who would have the cannolis to challenge Ballsy, Johnny. The Ball Father. It always ends this way, with a shootout. I hope the Ball Father knows what he's up against, because Chef Ballsy is packing lasagna. Who's gonna flinch first, John? Uh-oh. Oh!
Oops. John, never take sides against the family.
Oh! Wow!
Okay, now on the course, former DJ from Milwaukee, it's Bill Millsap, and here he goes on Flipsy Daisy.
Whoa! Oh, this DJ really knows how to spin it. Let's see how he plays the B-side.
Come on, Bill. Come on.
Uh-oh. This guy's out of control, John. Is he one of those wacky morning zoo guys?
Actually, he's into metal, and Jill did find out about his cool DJ nickname.
Come on.
I have to ask you, what was your DJ name?
Bill.
Okay, now we know why he's a former DJ. Well, DJ Bill's Crazy Train now pulling into the big balls, and he is not breaking. Whoa! John, DJ Bill might have a forgettable radio name, but he just had a big ball wipeout I will remember forever.
Rock on, Bill. Next up on Flipsy Daisy is Gary Lynn Dunkelberger.
That was a slam Dunkelberger.
Dunkelberger climbing up to the spring evader. Whoa, slipped down. Dunkelberger can just get up, though, plant her foot here.
Oh! The spring evader didn't let her plant her foot, but she did plant her face on the big balls.
All right, Johnny, down to our final contestant of the day.
Whoa! Is he being chased by Wile E. Coyote?
No, but he is an animated character. This is Chris Pillo. He's an inventor who came with a few tricks up his sleeve today.
For all those people that have trouble swimming, look at that little motor right through the water.
Brilliant.
Look at this. flight correction device. Ankle weight, strap them to your weight. You're flying through the air. Right side up, hit the water perfect every time.
Did he say inventor or prop comic?
John Henson, he's a little rough on the contestants.
Oh, me?
Gives you a hard time once in a while.
Come on.
Yes. The John Henson mute button.
What? Why would anyone want to mute me?
What? This is John talking in your ear.
First of all, I use my mouth, buddy.
Please.
Jill?
Be at a spa.
Fine, dress like an air traffic controller. See if I care.
Oh, it's John. I'm wearing these the rest of the season. I don't care.
Great. Enjoy your me-canceling headgear, Jill.
They look
Huh?
Well, I hope the inventor gets a little payback on the big balls, John.
Whoa! Too bad they already invented flight. He could have had a patent on it.
Yeah, let's see what he does on the spring fling. Head first. What do you think of your inventor friend now, huh? Jill? Hey, John, she's not listening.
No, she can't hear you.
Henson, you're dork.
Does she know I can hear her?
What? The inventor diving into Ballsy's kitchen, which at this point has extra bees and just curdled quiche.
Oh!
Honey, look at that. He stirred up quite a hornet's nest, huh? Literally.
Well, maybe he can invent some tiny headphones for the bees so they don't have to hear us joke about them. Oh, Jill, your bestie's getting blasted up there.
Huh?
The inventor back in the oven. Yeah, great work there, Edison.
Nope.
Jill, I think now's a good time to invite you and the entire crew to my house for a huge party with karaoke.
Make millions off
What?
these.
Well, just in case he doesn't make millions off those, the inventor, still with a chance to win $50,000, he is headed to the next round. Along with the murderer, Robin Bowman, Neighborhood Watchman, Paul Silva, and Chic Magnifique Cargo.
We also have Caitlin Meatless Majewski, DJ Bill Millsap, and Gary Lynn Slam Dunkelberg.
Among the dozen still in the running, we have the murderer, Robin Bowman, the Neighborhood Watchman, Paul Silva, and the Karate Kid, Sasha Burke.
We also have Caitlin Meatless Majewski, DJ Bill Millsap, and the inventor, Chris Perillo. And they're about to take a hair-raising ride on the Scarousel. Tell them how it works, Johnny.
All right, I will. The Scarousel is made up of 2 stages. There's a red track and a yellow track. Contestants must begin on the red track, grab a red dangler, and travel over 3 hurdles to the red spot. If they wipe out, they go back to the beginning. Once they land on the red spot, however, it is a ride on a yellow dangler to the finished platform. If contestants wipe out here, they can stay on the yellow track, try again. All the while, though, they have to avoid sweeper arms trying to knock them down. The first 6 contestants to finish advance to the next round.
But why rush things, John? Oh, sorry. Why rush things? We still have 12 people down there ready and willing to wipe out. Let's go to the action.
Hell no.
Birder sounds like she's having some trouble leaving the nest, Johnny.
I might want to just stand here the whole time. I might.
Neighborhood Watchman might just watch, man.
Sound of that horn setting the round in motion. Inspiration strikes and the inventor charges out onto the course, wrapping his arm around a dangler. Blazing a trail, John.
Well, that's what he does best. Oh, that'll leave a trademark.
DJ Bill Millsap on his way. He's getting right over those hurdle bars. Ooh, and he signs off.
The birder finally got a grip. Oh, and she falls out of the sky. The ballfather hanging on, tries to put a hit on the platform. Oh, but it's as slippery as olive oil. Chic Magnifique. He hits the watering hole.
Here comes the inventor, and he is the first to devise a way to the red platform. A water cannon shot to his visionary eyes. Still has to get up those steps, though, and then ride a yellow dangler to victory.
DJ Bill Millsap heading for his next gig on the red platform.
It's a good landing, and now he can head up to the yellow track. Our inventor, the first to take on a yellow dangler.
Oh, and necessity is the mother of dissension, John. And now DJ Bill Millsap clings onto the dangler. He's more than just a one-hit wonder. Look at that continuous commercial-free dangling.
But dismounting a dangler, very tricky. Oh, yeah, he got it. DJ Bill Millsap. I'm on, baby! First to the finish platform. The inventor didn't fail the first time, John. He just learned how not to do it.
Come on, sweeper arms, give it to me!
Quoting Benjamin Franklin as he approaches the platform.
Yeah, brilliant. The inventor advances. 4 more spots still available.
Coffee Teeth powering over some venti-sized hurdles. And he's on the red platform, heading to the one that matches his teeth now. Here comes the wiener. Not kosher.
Coffee Teeth showing great courage.
Ooh, nobody calls him Yellow John. Coffee Teeth not about to get brushed off. He needs that platform like he needs a breath. Oh, one frothy Wipeout coming right up.
Here comes Gary Lynn Slam Dunkelberger. Back to the beginning for her.
Then the ball father makes it to the red spot, and he is getting the Hosa Nostra.
Meatless Majewski can't seem to get started, standing around getting soaked.
Yeah, just stewing in her own Majewskis. Ball father looking for some Hospitaliano. Oh, but he's into the pasta fazool. Here comes Wiener. He is done with the ketchup and on to the mustard.
Halfway home, John.
Neighborhood Watchman, you've probably heard this a lot before, but there is no loitering here on the Scarousel. Wiener coming in for a landing. He is really getting tenderized out there as he approaches the finish plat. Oh, that is no picnic. Yeah! Wiener, chicken diener.
He's on to the next round. That is 3 through. 3 more, and we've got our final 6. Chic Magnifique at the red platform, but in a precarious position.
No, that is just insulting. Get it, Johnny? Insulting?
Got it, love it. Murderer making lazy circles in the sky. Oh, her goose is cooked. Hey, Meatless Majewski done with the red, onto the yellow. Still in the game.
Ballfather clinging to that dangler like a clean alibi. Oh, getting some kickbacks from the sweeper arm. And he gets off scot-free.
There you go. 4 moving on. 2 more to go. Oh, no. Meatless Majewski almost falls off. Coffee teeth helping her up.
Yeah, his teeth may be yellow, but his heart's made of gold.
Back to our neighborhood watchman. Still not budging.
I think he likes the attention, Johnny.
Meatless Majewski holding tight to that dangler like it's the last rutabaga on earth, and it pays off. She's number 5.
Yeah, she eats like a rabbit, but fights like a lion. She'll be moving on.
1 spot left, come on!
Murderer still with a shot at that final spot in the next round.
Oh, that can't be pheasant.
The murderer hanging tough. Question is, can she let go at the right moment? Flaps down, yes, sticks the landing. This wingnut is moving on. 1 round close to earning a $50,000 nest egg.
So 6 advance, and the other 6 get to pretend to be happy for them. That means we have DJ Bill Millsap,
Bill.
the inventor Chris Pirillo, and the wiener Gary Tabic.
Joining those 3 are the ball father, Kevin Ball, Caitlin, Meatless Majewski, and the murderer, Robin Bowman. Our springtime field of 24 starters is now 6. They are DJ Bill Millsap, the inventor Chris Pirillo, the wiener Gary Tabbing, ball father Kevin Ball, Caitlin, Meatless Majewski, and the murderer, Robin Bowman. And they are now about to experience springtime in Paris.
Ah, Paris. Reminds me of my favorite French actor, Shia LaBeouf.
Who's that?
Anderson, for God's sake, you're a barbarian. Culture yourself.
I'll do that. Here's how this round works. 3 separate heats, beginning with a spin on the dizzy dummy.
Our own version of the French Revolution.
Then they'll use one of these diving boards to spring to the rotating platform and eventually onto the crankshaft.
Or Le Chef de Crank.
Next, they'll outmaneuver the knee sweeper, then jump and spin their way to the finished platform.
And since we're in France, they're gonna have to deal with some surly locals down at the cafe. Fifi and Garçon.
The first 3 contestants who make it to the final spot move on to the next round. And, Johnny, a chance for 238,000 francs.
Well, we get it. Let's get down to l'action.
Bring it!
Our Americans begin their Tour de France with a spin around Paris.
The wheels on the bus, they go round and round!
John, what is the murderer squawking about?
Give it to me! Let's go! Come on! Bring it!
See, you know what? This is why Americans have a bad reputation abroad. And that ends the dizzying.
I feel like I'm drunk. Oh my God.
The wiener having a tough time just getting off the rotisserie.
DJ Bill looks like he's having a bad trip. Breathe, buddy, just breathe. And it looks like Meatless Majewski is starting us off. No, not enough protein in her diet.
Light bulb goes on for the inventor. Switched off.
The murderer now gonna give it a shot. Oh, holding on for dear life. And she's forced to eat crow.
DJ Bill Millsap is jamming. First to make it past the rotating platform. The inventor, hot on his heels. DJ Bill vaults forward. Welcome to the French Quarter, mon ami. Very prompt service.
You know, you can't get service like that in the States.
Adieu to you.
And look at the genius at work, John. The inventor solving the crankshaft. Now, back to the drawing board.
The wiener mustering up all his strength to catch up now.
The ballfather taking aggressive action and stealing ahead. And now Meatless Majewski showing her animal side, finally getting past that first obstacle.
DJ Bill's second try in the crankshaft going much better. First across today.
While Meatless Majewski and the murderer take a rest at the back of the pack. You know, last place doesn't have to be lonely, John.
The wiener relishing his opportunity to jump into second place. Got it.
The French roll still flying, along with creme de la black. Ballfather now joins them for dessert.
DJ Bill Millsap on the knee sweeper. Quickly onto the turntable. The wiener making it a race. DJ Bill dives for it. Oh, he goes down. And the wiener joins him.
DJ Bill Millsap didn't quite have the reach, but at least he got some practice on the wheels of steel.
Things crowded and wide open. All 6 contestants jammed up trying to get past the knee sweeper. The birder leaps. Uh-oh. Gets her wings clipped.
A lot of carbs in the water.
DJ Bill with a chance. Back onto the turntable, feeling right at home now.
He is home, Johnny. DJ Bill first in the qualifier, first in the Scarousel, and now first to make it to the Wipeout Zone.
Which means the rest of the contestants have to wipe off that crème de la blech and go back to the start of the course.
Bonjour.
That's French for round 2.
Bring it.
The birder wants to bring it so she can shoot it.
I do not wish this on my worst enemy.
You mean birds? Pretty hard to strap them to the dizzy dummy, trust me.
I think we're playing dizzy.
Hey, birder, we will decide when you've had enough. Okay, you've had enough. And round 2 is underway.
Well, the wiener wobbles, but doesn't fall down.
Meatless Majewski is first up for a second helping.
No pain, no grain.
The birder shotgunning her way onto the first target. No. The ball father in the lead. Good start.
The wiener now trying to keep pace. Oh, he should have jumped a foot longer.
The inventor next up in the rotation. Leaping. Great Scott, he made it. And the birder now all up in his tail feathers.
The ball father, looking to seize an advantage, gets across the crankshaft. His reward, more creme de la blech.
The birder running second, avoiding baguettes and pastries on her way across the crankshaft.
And breakfast continues to be served, but the ball father won't bite, Johnny. He's got his sights set on the Wipeout Zone. Oh, but he can't hang on.
And look at this, Johnny. The birder swooping into the lead, taking aim, firing herself into the Wipeout Zone.
Wow, I, Gerard Depardieu, do not believe my eyes.
That underdog will hunt.
Black Hawk down, she is moving on.
Down till it's done. Down till it's done.
She doesn't give a flock, Johnny.
No, but these 4 do. One more spot left in the Wipeout Zone, one more spin to start.
Everyone much more quiet this round, Johnny. I think they've gotten used to it. Meatless Majewski just saying what everybody's thinking.
And we're off. This is it, Johnny. The battle is on for the final spot in the Wipeout Zone.
Hey, he said the battle is on. Did you hit the horn? Hit it again. There we go. And the battle is... Nope, hit it one more time.
You know what? I'm going to be honest. Maybe next time just a little less dizzy would be better.
All right, point taken. The wiener finally starts round 3. And then shows us why he's the weakest link.
The ball father going gangster takes the early lead. Meatless Majewski and the inventor, minus Meatless Majewski. And the inventor with a move more pathetic than original, really. That allows the wiener to go right by him. Hey, fella, can we get some appetizers here at the crankshaft?
C'est bon.
The wiener really starting to expand his palate here in a foreign land.
He doesn't give a fondue, Johnny. He's across the crankshaft.
And the ball father gets sweet revenge.
Ancient brains, it's Meatless Majewski coming from behind and riding the midnight meat train through the French Quarter. So far, so good, Johnny.
Is it like a mercy rule?
Actually, it's pronounced merci.
The wiener high-stepping over the knee sweep.
Oh, excuse me, garçon. There's a wiener in my soup.
Meatless Majewski riding the knee sweeper around backwards.
Where's Peter when you need him?
The ball father with a chance to settle all the family business. Onto the platform. One leap from the Wipeout Zone. Oh, he's on. He sleeps with the fishes.
And now the wiener up and out in front, taking some heavy fixins.
One by one, they've missed their opportunities, Johnny. The inventor cutting ahead of Meatless Majewski. Makes his leap. Yes!
Yeah.
And he equals MC squared. The inventor just earned the final spot in the Wipeout Zone.
Finally, he'll get the respect he deserves. Or not.
So our top 3 into the Wipeout Zone will be the inventor, Chris Pillo, DJ Bill Millsap, and the birderer, Robin Bowman.
We started this morning with 24 hopeful contestants, and now only 3 remain.
And soon we will know which one of these fearsome competitors will be taking home our $50,000 prize. But they still have one monstrous task standing in their way, the Wipeout Zone. It's made up of several grueling phases. It starts with the spring shot, where contestants will fly through the night sky and crash into the zone's dark waters. And after a brisk swim, they'll meet our second obstacle, the over and out. And time it perfectly as they cross these two giant rotating roadblocks.
Then they're on to Point Break, made up of 2 stages. First, they'll have to climb to the peak of this slippery staircase. Then they must precisely time a steep slide onto the platform below. Finally, our last obstacle, the coin toss, a balancing act where spinning coins try to toss our contestants. Whether they land on their heads or their tails, we win.
One of these 3 contestants is about to walk away with $50,000. First up, the inventor, Chris Pillo. Let's see how he got to the Wipeout Zone.
Our inventor, Chris Pillo, jumped outside the box this morning on the qualifier, earning himself a 2nd place finish. He continued to innovate on the Scarousel, but finished in 2nd place again. He barely escaped springtime in Paris, but now he's ready to show us why he deserves $50,000 worth of venture capital.
The Wipeout Zone, big and intimidating. Chris loaded into the spring shot, ready for launch.
Oh, yeah. Wipeout Zone time.
Smoked it, you got him. Chris accelerating at 35 miles an hour and into the Wipeout Zone.
Whoa! Picture-perfect launch, John. Great form, great distance. He's off to a terrific start.
Over and out awaits. Approaches here are going to differ, John. Some will rely on speed, others on strength. Chris trying to strong-arm this obstacle, wedging himself into that block and going for a ride. Now sprinting. Oh! Check the replay. Chris in decent position, but started late and splashed down.
Chris back for his 2nd attempt now.
Now Chris needs to come up with another plan because his body and time are both suffering.
Whoa!
Yeah!
New tactic, sprints across, sticks the landing. But remember, only halfway there. Runs, jumps on, same tactic, and does it again. He is finished with over and out and on to Point Break. Oh, he charges the staircase, fearlessly climbing to the summit. Look out! Whoa! Drenched by 500 gallons of water. But he hangs on and fights his way to the top.
Now to slide down from 2 stories up. A great look. Now you slide too soon here or too late and you are in a world of trouble. Oh, he's totally offline.
Yeah, not only did he slide too early, he lost his balance, sending him right off the side.
Johnny, that has to shake Chris's confidence as well. No water dump for his 2nd trip up Point Break.
Nicked by that dodgeball.
Returning now to the top of the slide. Has to recalibrate here on attempt number 2. Only takes a 2nd to go down, so you really don't need to lead yourself too much. 6.
Yeah.
Takes a look back. I don't think he believes that he landed it there.
Now on to the final obstacle, the coin toss. He takes no time studying, and he pays the price.
Timing and balance, but momentum is crucial, too. You need to keep moving forward. Chris went 0 for 3.
2nd attempt on coin toss now. He's on, stepping across,
raised by a dodgeball.
No, he drops into the water again.
As soon as he slowed down, he got tripped up, and then he went down. That's a long swim back.
Chris out of the water, ready to go again.
Oh, nearly taken out by that dodgeball.
Keeps his balance. Yeah, he makes it.
Chris Pillo with a time of 10 minutes, 47 seconds. That's the time to beat, but will it stand up? 2 more people to go.
That's right. Arguably our strongest contestant, Bill Millsap, up next.
DJ Bill Millsap has an ordinary name, but an extraordinary record. Didn't even scratch our vinyl in winning the qualifier.
What was your DJ name?
Bill.
And the worst DJ name ever.
Didn't matter, didn't stop him from dominating our Scarousel and springtime in Paris, finishing 1st in both. Now he's standing proud with a well-earned spot in the Wipeout Zone. This mild-mannered DJ has to be considered the favorite because nobody's beaten him yet. Our current leader, Chris, watching down there with Jill.
All right, here we go. We have got countdown to launch. And last one. Whoa! He got great distance, but lands hard on his stomach. Welcome to the Wipeout Zone.
Just 30 seconds in, he's ready to give over and out a go. He jumps on, almost instinctively assumes that wedge position, locking himself in there as it rotates all the way around, starting to level out. Oh, he waited too long, and now he's in terrible position. Bill bottoms out.
Chris likes that. Remember, he struggled on over and out, and he would love nothing more than for Bill to do the same.
Bill, obviously baffled by over and out.
Ooh, grazed by that dodgeball.
Like almost every Wipeout obstacle, getting on's the easy part. Getting off rarely pretty. Bill wedged in there again. Here he goes, leaping for the platform. He's made it.
Nice move, but he's still facing the 2nd half, John. Wastes no time, jumps right on, wedges himself in.
Check the expression on his face, Johnny. He is really fighting to hold that position. moving ahead. Oh, that dodgeball doesn't help. He wipes out.
Another costly wipeout, and he has to go all the way back to the beginning. Remember, he's already 2 minutes behind Chris's pace at this point. And Johnny, this is just the first obstacle.
I think he heard you, Johnny, because he just sprinted across to safety. If he can repeat that quick burst on the second over and out, he might have a chance. Off he goes. Oh, that is a great fourth attempt.
Yeah, goodbye over and out. Hello, point break. Now about a minute and a half behind Chris's pace. Go!
Oh, that's a frog drowner, buddy. Bill's in there somewhere. Summits point break and moving himself into position.
Now remember, this is all about timing here, and he is off.
Oh! His back catches the edge of that platform. No chance to save the landing. Chris is starting to smell an upset.
Yeah, this is shocking, Johnny. Bill won everything earlier today, but it's starting to look like he has no answer for the Wipeout Zone.
The clock and Bill's tank both almost on E. I mean, I think he's crawling because he doesn't have the energy to stand. Gets in position, shoves off on the slide. He gets it. He's safe,
Yeah.
Johnny. Still has hope.
On to the coin toss now.
Can't nickel and dime this, Johnny. He's got one shot. Going for it. Oh, the second step will send him home.
That's the horn. He's out of time. That'll do it for Bill Millsap. He came in as the favorite, but now he is done for the day.
Inventor Chris Pillo is in the lead, but not out of the woods, Johnny. The birderer, Robin Bowman, still has a shot to win.
That's right. As she gets loaded up, let's take a look at her trip to the Wipeout Zone.
Got this. This is awesome.
The birderer, Robin Bowman, blew away her competition on the qualifier. On the Scarousel, she barely eked by, coming in 6th place. But she was back on the trail for springtime in Paris and has everyone wondering if she can flush out a victory in the Wipeout Zone.
Money time here in the zone, Johnny. Robin Bowman, last up, our only woman. She's a true underdog, but the Wipeout Zone, a true equalizer. The spring shot, uncoiling, ready to propel Robin onward and upward.
Oh! Wow, great launch in the Wipeout Zone. Take another look, spreads her arms and flies like a bird, but lands like a rock.
From flight to solid footing now. The key to over and out is staying up on your feet. Steps, slide, right off into the water.
Yeah, she takes one step and slides back in.
Second try for Robin. Couple of cautious strides. Okay, bracing herself between blocks. This isn't gonna last long. Turning and tumbles.
Yeah, the birder baited into a game she can't win, and she is really struggling to migrate through the over and out.
Her third attempt, and it's pretty clear, you need to just pick the right moment and make a run for it. Like that.
Wow, strength didn't work, but speed don't lie, Johnny.
Well, it worked once, no reason to mess with success. Robin on the run again, and makes it.
At just over 4.5 minutes at this point, about 15 seconds behind Chris's pace, and now she faces point break.
This obstacle is enormous. Look at it, really menacing.
Sploosh! And she takes a birderer back. Now she's got the slipperiness of the stairs to contend with. You know, water not making this any easier. Positioning herself on the top of the slide.
Everybody so far has started down the slide way too early on their first attempt here.
Oh, crash and burn. Let's take a look at that again.
Point break making its point. You shove off too soon and you will pay the price.
Heading up now for her second attempt.
Robin moving much slower this time, and it's not that our flight of stairs has gotten any steeper.
Wow, the dodgeballs are flying, John.
Staying on her hands and knees over to the slide. Yeah, you can bet she will wait this out a little longer this time. Off she goes.
Oh, she just barely lands it. One obstacle left, 2 minutes to go. She is right on Chris's heels at this point.
One step and goes head over tail on the coin toss.
Yeah, nobody ever makes it across on their first try. Lucky for Robin, she's got plenty of time, but the score right now, coin toss 1, Robin 0.
Second attempt, we're in the final minute. And again she tumbles off into the water. Now it's tight.
Yeah, Johnny, these rotating coins are giving her all sorts of trouble, and she just can't get her footing.
This is her last chance. Robin has 12 seconds left on the clock. She can get it done, but she has to be perfect and fast.
Here she goes, Johnny. Halfway home. Oh, no, the birderer gets shot down. Her day is done.
You won 50 grand!
And our inventor, Chris Pirillo, is the winner.
You can what? Yes, you can do that.
The man just jumped his own leg. He's a human wipeout course, John. That's what I call inventive. John. Hey, John. Oh,
Sorry, I was just enjoying these. I think they're gonna sell big. That's gonna do it for us, folks. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next week when 24 contestants take on some crazy new obstacles. Until then, America, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.